Hello, welcome back to Atown Live. Today is the 100th episode ever.
Atown Live has always been a great thing for the school and it is so much fun to do. Thank you for everyone for watching this. Unfortunately, Valona could not make it today, so I'll be filling in.
All students will need their school-issued Chromebooks and headphones charged on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for state testing.
Attention seniors. The school counseling department is hosting a college-bound senior night on September 29th at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium. All seniors going on the Disney trip. Permission slips are now in the office for pickup and are due to Miss Felino by October 26th.
There will be a 2024 class activities meeting in room 305 immediately after school on Wednesday to discuss Spirit Week and homecoming. Please contact Mr. Sauer and Miss Maglioso with any questions.
All NHS people, please stop by the main office to check the list of eligible students before submitting applications. Applications are available at the main office or accessible from the school website. Please drop off your applications to Miss Ba in room 212 or Miss Aquaviva in room 301. Completed applications and 3 teacher recommendations are due by Tuesday, September 22nd at 2:15 p.m. No late applications will be accepted. Open enrollment to apply for the National Art Honor Society is happening until September 28th. Please check morning announcements for requirements. The next Spanish Honor Society meeting will be on Wednesday, September 28th at 2:15 in room 502.
The art club will meet every Tuesday and Wednesday from 2:15 to 4:15. The AHS Esports is having a meeting today after school in room 102 for anyone interested in joining the team. The fall season starts October 10th. Email Miss Ba or Mr. Sauer with any questions. If you love to travel, Travel Club will be meeting next Friday, September 30th at 8:45 a.m. during homeroom in room 208 to provide you with information about a trip to London, Paris, and Barcelona in June.
If you are interested in joining the FFA, there is an interest meeting after school at 2:30 p.m. in the Agriculture Building. The Allentown FFA is currently selling flower bulbs. You can place an order with any FFA member, advisor, or use the link on the AHS website.
We sent our camera crew to interview freshmen on how high school is going so far, so let's see what they think.
What I think about freshman year, I think all the teachers so far that I've met are pretty nice. Really appreciative of what they do for the school. I'm also really appreciative of all the staff and all the faculty that keep the school clean. And everyone in the freshman year is very nice. And all the upperclassmen that I've met have also been nice. So not really a bad experience that I've had so far.
It's pretty good so far. It's pretty fun. It's like a lot more freedom than middle school, so pretty good.
Having sports so you already know people, it's really fun.
I like it. I like seeing everybody, like all the upperclassmen and everything, and just spending time with my friends and seeing all my other friends from all the other schools.
Great to hear the freshmen loving high school.
On September 15th was back to school night, so we interviewed a few teachers to see how it went for them.
Well, I thought the back to school night went really well this year. It was pretty well attended. It's always fun to get to see the parents and match up, faces with faces, so to speak, and tell them about, what we do in our classes. And so it's always fun to interact with the parents. It's always nice to see them face to face.
So back to school night, I think it went really well. Got to see a lot of parents and get to see the connection between the parents and the students and get to know a little bit about the parents, and they asked a lot of good questions. And it's a really good time just for them to see who their child spends so much time with. So I always enjoy it.
Always nice to hear our teachers had a good time.
We spoke with the new principal, Mr. Pei, about the high school. Let's see what he's got to say.
School's been great. I knew coming into it and meeting so many people during the process that the students were great, the staff was great, the community was great, the parents were great, the Board of Education is great, superintendent, assistant superintendent, everybody has just been super. Learning so much about the culture and the school and how things work, especially from Miss Emily as she was retiring, was just invaluable. It was a great opportunity to learn how things work and get to meet people. And of course, starting with freshman orientation and getting to see so many of the students, and then each day getting to see so many in the halls have just been great. And finally getting to actually know the teachers. I had a chance to come and visit last year before the end of the year, and then go to graduation and be here over the summer quite a bit. But it's great to kind of see everything in action, finally up and running. I go through the clubs and activities book alone, and there's I think 8 or 12 pages of clubs and activities that are here. So there's already a lot of great things going on. There are a lot of unique things, like FFA and some of the other programs, clubs and activities like robotics. So there are so many strong programs. You want to make sure they stay strong, so you don't want to jeopardize that, but you also want to be responsive to student needs. And now that we're getting further away from some of the restrictions that we had, and we're getting back to more traditional aspects of education, students are starting to come up with new ideas. So we want to make sure the process of getting things approved is in place, and we can start to add some clubs or activities, or kind of tweak some of the ones that are in there. Maybe some of the ones that haven't had as much involvement over the last couple of years, maybe kind of help and promote those a little bit more. Of course, athletics are up and running, and they're always really well attended and well participated in, so we want to kind of continue to support those. But everything's been great, so we're kind of an open book with that. And of course we want to be responsible financially, but also too at the same time meeting the students' needs and reflecting of both Millstone, Upper Freehold, and choice students and their communities.
A happy principal is always good for the school.
That's it for Atown Live News. Let's see what's going on with the sports.
Welcome back to A-Town Live. I'm your host, Allie Mason. Let's talk about some of the sports games that went on throughout the week. Girls soccer beat Robbinsville 3-0 last week, and then this week beat Trenton Central 6-0. The boys soccer team last week lost to Robbinsville 1-0, but this week they beat Trenton Central 2-1. Field hockey had senior night on Wednesday and beat Nottingham 11-0. Cross country had to meet against 5 schools at once, including Robbinsville, Hamilton West, Princeton, Hightstown, West Windsor, and Plainsboro South. Boys finished 3rd out of 6, with Dylan Hornland finishing 2nd overall. Megan Rentner finished 1st overall for the girls with a PR of 18:55. The football team beat Robbinsville last Friday 38-15, and this week are playing against Bordentown, and the theme for the flock is neon. Speaking of the flock, our camera crew interviewed the flock leaders, so let's see what they said.
Am I excited to be a flock leader? Yeah. Me, Joe, and Jordan have a lot of things planned this year, and we're going to try to make it the best year.
I'm excited to get the flock rowdy. I like getting to every game. I feel like it really energizes the players and motivates them.
To get people to come to each game, we'll be posting all over social media. We'll be telling people throughout school when the games are and when to come. So far, we've gotten a decent amount of people at our football games and some other sports, so yeah.
The tennis team had the Mercer County tournament on Monday, so we spoke to some of the players to see how they did. Let's take a look.
Pretty well. I mean, there's a few hard teams and a few easy teams, but otherwise, pretty fair. Pretty, equal score.
Overall, the tennis team has a really good group of girls. We lost a couple of seniors last year, but we got a lot of good freshmen, and we're doing pretty well, so yeah.
MCTs went okay. There was, one loss and then one match that, we could have won, but it was, very fair. We've done well with them before.
MCTs went well. We have a couple girls advancing into tomorrow's games, so we'll see how they do.
I'm good. I won the first match, and then I played the first seed, and it was really difficult because she was an 8 UTR and I'm about a 5. So I lost, but the points were pretty close.
Well, thank you guys for watching Atown Live. We'll see you in the next one.